What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Today what we're gonna be doing is talking about my experiences in the U.S. Navy. I served between 2014 and 2017, 3.5 years in total. So I was honorably discharged, medically discharged, but that's a different story. What I want to talk about is the beginning of my adventure. So I enlisted in Alabama, where I lived at the time. It's right across the river from Fort Benning, Georgia. The reason why I wanted to join the Navy was because I wanted to travel. And the Air Force could have probably gotten me, traveling the airspace. But the Navy, they, on their deployments, they hit up ports around the world, major ports usually. And I kind of wanted to do that. Unfortunately, I never went on a 9 or 10 month deployment. I had to volunteer myself to go on a deployment for a couple months, for 3 months. But that's a different story for another time. Anyways, so I enlisted in Alabama in 2013, a couple weeks after I graduated from high school. My dad was the one who brought me to MEPS, to the recruiter office. And yeah, I started the first steps right there. Now, one of the first things you do after you go to the recruiter office is you give them all your paperwork, medical paperwork, or high school diplomas, or anything else. They'll ask you, have any tattoos? Have you ever been in trouble with the police? Have you ever been arrested? Did you graduate high school with a diploma or a GED? Have you been to college? Stuff like that. They'll ask you all those questions. Now, when you go to MEPS, this is a physical examination. And they also do a small mental examination as well. Mostly, it's the physical examination. Your recruiter would drive you over there. For me, it was in Montgomery, which is about almost 2 hours away, I'd say. And we get to MEPS. It's on this Air Force base. Get there in the morning, and there was a lot of hurry up and wait. And that's going to be a very common thing in the military, especially in boot camp. So we get there. I'm like, hey, it's me. I'm here. Here's my paperwork. I want to process in. They're like, okay, they just look at your paper. Okay, go over here and stay in line, or you sit there. I can't remember if we sat or stood. Maybe I think it was pretty much both. Some parts you stood, some parts you sat. We had this yellow envelope with all paperwork in there. I can't remember exactly what happened in detail. You can always look up on the internet what happens at MEPS. But physical examination, so they'll look at your whole body. Is there anything deformed? They'll check your back alignments. They'll check your eyesight. If you wear glasses, they'll just put it in there. Oh, you wear glasses. And they'll do a hearing test where you go in this little chamber, completely silent, and they do a beeping test. Every time you hear the beep, you gotta press the button, you hear it. They also do a colorblind test, which I unfortunately failed, obviously, because I already knew this. But if you want to be a pilot or something, or working on the aviation side, like air traffic control, you cannot be color deficient. But that was okay. With me, I wanted to work with airplanes, but that was okay with me. I was like, whatever. I just wanted to travel the world and do some cool stuff on the ship. So there's also the infamous duck walk. You have to get like this, and they have to walk around like a duck. That pretty much checks that. But what it's supposed to do, it checks your whole body. If you can't do it, then there's something wrong with you. Like a link or joint, or you're in pain, something. It's weird. It looks weird, but it's a pretty efficient test to see are you completely immobile. Then there is the even more infamous spread your cheeks by an old doctor. That was I don't know. And once you're done with that, you more hurry up and wait. The whole time you're hurrying up, wait, and by this time it's gonna be like lunchtime, so they'll let you go for lunch. I don't know if you brought your packets with us or not, if people forgot them, but they gave us these little tickets to go eat at the DFAC on the Air Force Base. It was like a couple-minute walk from the MEPS station. So we walked there. The food was really good. I liked it. Ate as much as I could. And then when we got done with that lunch, we went back to MEPS. By this point, it's more of the picking your job. By this point, picking your job, or yeah, I think after lunch is picking your job. What do you want to do, and then the swearing in and all that. So yeah, I picked machinist mate. Machinist mates, what they used to be is work on the boilers on the ships. Now most U.S. Navy ships no longer have boilers, but machinist mates now have become auxiliary. So you work with the auxiliary equipment. I can talk more about it, but basically anything that's not the main engines, but it is a mechanical equipment you work on. So elevators, hydraulic systems, ballast tanks, stuff like that. Again, another time we're going to talk about that, about my rate, my job. So pick my job. Then I swear in, do the oath of enlistment, protect the Constitution, so all that. And after that, my recruiters come back, or I don't know what they were doing the whole time. Maybe they had a chill out spot or something. I'm not sure. But you do the oath, and cool. Now you've enlisted. Now you go back. Now your recruiter drives you back home. Yeah, he'll drive you back home. Yeah. And from that point on, every single week on Wednesday, we had to do a meetup. What we usually do there, we'll go over some basic Navy knowledge, port, starboard, decks, bulkheads, passageways, P-ways, what we call them, stuff, all those kind of, words and ranks. We run petty officers, chief petty officer, captain, lieutenant commander, ensign, lieutenant JG, lieutenant general grade. All the kind of stuff we would learn on Wednesday. We would have class for like an hour, and then after that, we'd work out for like 45 minutes. We do it every week. Now, if you were going to go on vacation for a couple of weeks, that's totally fine. I just let them know, hey, I'm going on vacation for a couple of weeks. Well, okay, I'll just join in there, and like, cool, where are you going? How long you're going to be gone? They want to know that. Tell them, cool, all right, have fun. I was I forgot what the process was called. Delayed entry program. I was there for like 9 months, so from June all the way till beginning of March 3rd. To end this, at this point too, I worked out. So at this point, I worked out at the gym every day, like 5 times a week, lifting weights and stuff. I did it with my mom, and one of my mom's friends that she met at the gym. I don't know how they met, but they're friends, and he used to be a ranger in the Army, so he would, I would work out with him every day. We work out for like 2 hours, I'd say. So I worked out every day. On Saturdays, I would go on a run. I would practice. I would, go run as long as I could. By the time I shipped to boot camp, I was pretty physically fit. Before you leave for boot camp, you go back to MEPS. That day, your recruiter will pick you up from your house, and he'll drive you all the way to where MEPS is at. And from MEPS, they do a final weight check, a physical check to look at your whole body, make sure nothing is broken or anything. Now something is, if you did break an arm or something, they'll just delay your entry, or it could disqualify you for the time being. But so you went to MEPS, did the height and weight check. I was good to go. From there, hurry up and wait. We finally went on a bus with a bunch of people who were also going to ship out that next morning to boot camp. It was basically MEPS. It isn't just Navy. It's Army, Navy, Marine Corps, and Air Force, Coast Guard, and now the Space Force. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Space Force. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Yeah. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about. Anyways, we got on the bus. It was probably like noon. We got on the bus to the airport, which is about like a 20-minute drive, I'd say, on the bus. No, wait. Oh, I forgot. I messed up, guys. I totally messed up. That is the day you're shipping out. That's okay. That's the day you're shipping out to boot camp. The night before, your recruiter will drive you to the hotel, give you your paperwork, and you'll sleep there tonight. And then you'll have a roommate, which was one of my friends from high school. He was shipping out that same day I was shipping out. So we got a room together. He was going to Air Force. Anyways, we slept, next morning ate again, then got on the bus to MEPS, did the final assessment. Cool, you're good to go on the bus to the airport. From the airport, you wait for your plane to take off. We flew from Montgomery all the way to North Carolina. I forgot what city that was, Raleigh, whatever the capital of North Carolina is. From there, we flew to, there's like a 2-hour layover, and then they give us little cards for food, so we can eat at the airport for food. We had like a burger and stuff. Anyways, we arrived in Chicago at like 11 p.m. around there, and then we landed. We got a plane. We walked to the spot where we were supposed to meet up, and they told us, no, when you do get to the spot where everybody's sitting, or where people are sitting who arrived that day, once you sit down, you're not allowed to stand back up unless you have to use the restroom. So you can't get any food or anything. You're there. So I think I got they had a Starbucks there, and I got me a sandwich and some water. I think I can't remember what I bought. Anyways, we sat there from by the time I got there it was like 11:20. And here's the thing: you don't carry any clothes with you. It's just you and a yellow envelope with your paperwork in it. So no backpack, no luggage, no nothing. So from 11:20 until like 2 in the morning, we sat on that cold, hard floor at the entrance of the airport where people, where the ticketing offices, the check-in. So we sat there till 2 in the morning. Our bus heard. Finally got on the bus. Bus came. We got on the bus. It was a 50-minute ride to RTC, Recruit Training Command, Great Lakes in Illinois. And there on the bus ride there was a video that lasted the whole bus ride, telling you what was going to happen every week in boot camp, what's expected from you and stuff. So I on and off watched it, tried to get some sleep because I was tired. I knew I wasn't getting much sleep because when you arrive at boot camp, you're going to be awake for 2 days, or almost 2 days, because you get on the bus. It's 2 in the morning. You get there at like almost 3 in the morning, and then you're awake the whole time. You're processing, and you're getting your sweater, your sweatpants, your sweat pullover, your go fasters, your shoes. I would call them go fasters. The urinalysis test they do. You have to do a urinalysis test. They'll see everything. Well, when you get off the bus, you call your parents, which nobody answered me, unfortunately. It was I tried, but if I got at first I called my mom, then I tried calling my stepdad, and called my dad, nobody answered. Nobody answered me, so I was like, okay, whatever, cool. We went there, the whole process, getting our clothes. We had to ship all our clothes back, so everything you had on you gets shipped back, including your underwear and your socks. The only thing that you kept was your ID. It was your ID and your classes, because it took them a couple days to get you to boot camp classes, so you will keep your classes at that point. So yeah, that's basically how it all goes. At MEPS, they do a drug test when you get there. The first time you go to MEPS, they do a drug test. And there's just one guy who was trying to talk his way out of it, because apparently he smoked some weed the night before. And he was trying to, oh, can I do some other time, like next month? And they're like, if you gotta do it next month, you're gonna restart the whole process again of trying to get in. And he's like, oh, thanks. Anyway, he ended up doing the test and it came out positive. And like, yeah, you're barred from going back to MEPS for the next 6 months. Yeah, it was kind of funny. That guy was trying to talk his way out of it. That's one of the funny things that happened there. But yeah, once you get to boot camp, your adventure starts. So that's it for story time for right now. Here are some of the hats I've collected over since I was in the Navy. One of them is missing, unfortunately. It's this color of it's this color green. I don't know where it's at. It was in my room like a year ago. I don't know where it's at now. This is your hat. I forgot what it's called. your your hat, your Navy hat. I'm sorry. I'm having a brain fart. This is my recruit hat. I wore in boot camp, and when you finish boot camp, you get to sign them and all that, because you'll get this one that says Navy on it. And yeah, on the front I wrote hungry recruit, because the whole time in boot camp I was constantly hungry. Not that they weren't feeding you enough, I was just used to having 3 meals a day, including snacks in between. There's no snacks in between, so yeah. Then my first ship, the USS Carter Hall LSD-50, old ship. It was an amphibious transport ship. It was a landing dock ship. Basically, we were the cargo variant. There's another one. It's the Whidbey Island class. We were the Harper's Ferry class. Whidbey Island class carried the LCACs, the landing craft air cushion, basically landing ships, beach landing ships. We were the cargo. We carried mostly the cargo for the Marine Corps. Then there's the ship I went on for my 3-month little deployment. I volunteered to USS Whirlwind, PC-11 patrol ship. It was a 30-man crew, smallest command in the U.S. Navy. So if you ever join the Navy, you want to go on these ships. It will definitely accelerate your career. I guarantee you that. As long as you're not completely lazy, it'll accelerate your career. Because you'll be doing stuff or jobs or stuff that you won't normally do on a bigger ship. So here's this cap. Here's the Type 3 BDU hat with my petty officer rank. There's also here too, U.S. Navy, my name, which I took out. Here's the USS Arlington LPD-24. Yeah. She was the first ship I went underway with, because at the time the Carter Hall was in dry dock, a midlife overhaul, so basically upgrading everything, all kinds of stuff, replacing everything. So first ship went out to sea with for a week. A lot of fun, really cool. I have recordings of it. I have to recover them from my old hard drive. And of course the old, now no longer used, Blue Bears, what we call them. So yeah. We're going to be doing more of these, at least every 2 months or every month, depending on how popular this gets, how many requests. If you want to know more about it, I could do them every couple of weeks, or every 2-3 weeks, or once a month. Video is going to be, of course, longer, so it's interesting stuff. So yeah. Oh, another thing. You guys are probably wondering what this is. This is your boot camp yearbook, or boot camp book. I'll give it a little sneak peek in there. So this is, yeah. I'll show you guys some other time what's in it. Not sure what this is laying there, but okay. Anyways, I think that's it for today. I hope it was complete. Hope you guys found this interesting. If you like what you saw, you can always like the comment and subscribe if you like to. You only have right now, 6 subscribers. But if you want to subscribe, cool. I do go out to historical locations, battlefields, fortresses, museum bunkers and stuff like that. I'm going to be doing this year a lot. So stay tuned for that. Really cool videos. I'm really improving my editing skills, trying to make them more like professional, you know, like popular YouTubers have. So yeah, I know glasses are not in regulation, so whatever. Hair, whatever. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you. The next video is going to be the unboxing video, which will come out beginning of next week, next month, beginning of next month, or within 10 days of that time. Some more items. Okay, guys, so thanks for watching, and bye.